Hello, survivors of the nuclear apocalypse, the desert rangers, guardians of the law, and the good guys. Welcome back to Wasteland 3 and playing hardball. Here we are. Well, and we do have this radio thing to get access to Blue and his ghosts. And there we have to tune into the radio to 89.3 FM and flip the power on, and now I have something to write. 9 1 63, so it's obvious it's connected to the radios in the cars. 54 2, okay. Power switch flips to off and the tuning dial returns to 101.3 FM. Strangely, the radio emits a low buzz as if some element is still powered and is waiting to receive transmissions from other sources. Okay, so 9 was this yellow sports car, right? There. And obviously she says, yeah.
I hear a faint radio signal here.
So we have to put this one to 1. Push the radio's first preset button. The car horn gives a cheery toot and the lights come on. Kind of a waste of energy though. Then it said 63.3. That's this one. Nice. The old racing buggy. Okay.
The radio.
Yeah, we know. Inside the disintegrating racing buggy we find a book titled How to Talk to Your Car. We also find a radio on the dashboard. Strangely, it seems to have power. There was 3. Push the radio's third preset button. The car horn gives a cheery toot and the lights come on. Oh yeah, and then we have to go to the last one. Where is it? No, that was this one. Is there another one?
We got much of our steel here.
Where is it? Ah, yeah, there. Okay, and that's 54, right? Yeah, 54. And there we need to push 2.
There's sound!
Static.
I find it pretty creepy that this guy is there like this. It's really creepy. But we can't do anything with him. So, at the moment. Inside the dilapidated police car, we find a logbook on the passenger seat. The last entry reads, I have no idea where we are. You also find a radio on the dashboard. Strangely, it seems to have power. Let's push the second button. Car horn gives a cheery toot and the lights come on. Something happens. Confront Blue and obtain the synaptic degaussor. Ah yeah. And now we can... Ah yeah. Oh, that's interesting. So like one of these huge furnace thingies. That's actually a pretty neat way to hide your HQ. Right, let's get in there. Ghost garage. Partial power armor, stripped SMGs and broken down batons. Looks like this place was built on material liberated from Steeltown. Okay. But it's also some kind of bunker or something. Tripwires. Stolen crates picked clean of disruption tech. Looks like the ghosts are using it to repair their gear. Disarmed explosives. Picking the lock. disruption energy converter. This prototype converts energy plus energetic plasma into a disruption wave. It's designed to work with specific hardware and software in the Ghost Garage. There it is. Weird Science 1, this prototype converts energy in... yeah, we already read that. Okay, well, it's not so complicated. But let's rather save our stuff. Maybe we don't have to. Create it ourselves. Tar thrower. Hot rivet rifle. Another ammo box. Let's listen on the door. When we don't hear anything, we can go through. Oh. Traumatic gauntlet and stuff. Chopham scrap plates. Chopham composite plating makes fine tank protection. Heavy as they may be, those same plates work damn well zip tied to your armor. -1 action point. I have doubts that this would ever be worth it. Laser tripwire. Sneaky shit. Toilet paper. Tremendous pyramid of toilet paper. Truly praiseworthy. Okay. Oh, there's a toaster here. Level 9. And trash. Oh, a very nice and secret head.
Hello? Blue?
Trash. Bruce Throne Thoughts, a recording of Bruce's most personal reflections. This is a Nork. First of all, what? Second of all, you'll still need 2 of these anyway. Ah yeah, that's for eating. A fork and a knife.
I mean, did I change or did she change? Or was she always like this and I just didn't notice?
I think you need to let it go, Blue.
How can I? She was part of my life for 20 years. We were lovers, damn it. And I thought we were friends. That's not easy to let go.
And that's not what I was talking about.
Oh yeah, I've been here a while, haven't I? Yeah, let me finish up.
Well, okay. I can relate to that. And I guess basically everybody can, huh?
Hello? Blue?
Save. The save. We love saves. Tellurium steel, very nice. And there is someone to talk to. Secret head.
I can hear you walking around, Blue. You can quit with the sneaky.
Sorry, not Blue. We are the Rangers.
Oh, goodness. You're not supposed to be in here. Blue doesn't let anyone in his private place.
The toilet talks? Why would anyone want that?
I'm still thinking about that too.
I better call him. This isn't right.
Wait, let's talk first.
We can talk later. Once I let Blue know you're here.
No need. Blue sent us in here to make sure you could tell friend from foe. We'll let him know you passed the test.
Oh, good. That's great. I'm always trying to improve myself. Thanks. Blue's office is just outside, if you want to tell him now.
Let's talk a while first.
Sure. I don't think I've ever talked to anyone but Blue before. This is exciting.
So, you're a talking toilet.
I suppose. In the same way you're a talking stomach. I mean, are you more than the sum of your aggregate parts? Or are you defined simply by your purpose?
Good point.
Sorry. Boring rhetorical habits.
Who made you and why?
Blue made me for a variety of purposes. I perform security services, carry out medical analyses, provide companionship, and, yes, dispose of waste products.
What kind of security do you provide?
I'm wired into laser tripwires, a seismometer, a handful of accelerometers in the floor, and a host of microphones.
The guy is a bit paranoid, isn't he?
No offensive capabilities, just an early warning system to help protect Blue's privacy.
Or his toilet paper, huh? Well, you perform medical analysis?
Yup. I've got a basic spectrograph, a high-res scanner, and an electronic olfactory array further down the pipe. My library's got enough medical books that I can make some basic diagnoses, too. Those were much more interesting than the philosophy books.
Okay, well, companionship?
Blue likes to discuss philosophy while he's doing his business. Says it helps him work through his problems. He preloaded my memory with a library full of philosophy books so we could have debates like the old great masters. But that was so boring. So I mainly read stories to him while he's in here now. I think I'm getting good with the voices.
Okay, well, and waste disposal services is a very tactful way to say you take a lot of shit.
Please, I do more than just flush. My welders and tunneling widgets helped Blue construct and maintain a personal sewer system, finding safe spots to draw water and deposit byproducts. No way a smarty like me would contaminate the local groundwater. I read a book on civil engineering.
Well, that's actually very thoughtful. Mind if we make a pit stop?
That's what I'm here for. Hop on.
Okay. I guess we just renewed this one. Yeah, relieved. Oh yeah, we are heady. We get an achievement, alright. Very nice. Let's have a quick save on that one. And this is actually an interesting thing here. So he's rolling his own toilet paper, huh? Well, okay. I mean, I really can relate to the, you know, to the civility of this thing. Well then, here we are. There's another toaster for us. Nah, where's the helmet? There. Nice, another 5 elite ignition spear, now called the Devil's Toothpick. Nice. Although we are never going to use that one or make that one anyway, but whatever. So, yeah, we have accumulated a lot of stuff, right? We certainly did. Find something? Oh yeah, there's a hidden door. Alright. Okay, we can hear something from the other side. Ghost power loader. So yeah, these guys. This is basically a kind of bunker. Oh, they have a fusion turret there, alright. Well then, maybe we just turn around. And I have the feeling that we can use the disruption weapons. Or we should use them. Because we don't want to kill these guys. Ah yeah, there is someone. So let's go here first. There's another trap. Pretty mean explosive trap. Cyclops sees anything. Oh, by the way, we probably should there rather use this one, perception. Oh yeah, let's check out the stuff. Everybody has their items. Yeah, okay. And basically, so she has the energy exo helmet, right? Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's fine. So we're not going to get many more levels now, actually. And I hope I didn't mess everything up with investing so much into Animal Whisperer, actually, but we'll see. We will see. But I think, like, skill-wise, we are well off. We are well off. Let's have a look at the computer. Thick cables spill from the body of this computer and snake across the factory floor. The display indicates it's in the midst of performing an automated testing regimen. The menu is open. We don't even need to look for it. Log analysis. The data has been sorted into partial batches for analysis. Some chunks have notes attached to the mathematical analysis. Read batch 00 blah. We've got to come up with some better defenses against disruption technology, and we need a better way of testing what we've got. Opening found someone just to test out whoever's wild theory just isn't tenable. So far the disruption turbine seems to be doing the job, letting us simulate how different parts interact at different frequencies and energy levels. But this first batch of data isn't encouraging. Too many permutations to examine manually, and we don't have an AI personality engram that's good at this kind of electrochemical analysis. The data has been sorted into partial batches for analysis. Some chunks have notes attached to the mathematical analysis. Okay, let's read the next batch, 0 and F9 stuff. Found some pattern combinations that cause an energy cascade and destroy the disruption equipment. We'll install a set of hardware limiters to make sure we don't accidentally discover other dangerous combinations by trashing the equipment. Don't think we'd be able to induce that cascade remotely. If we weren't so starved for materials, we could try to smuggle some bad batteries into Steeltown to mess with them. We need to keep our own stuff going. Oh well. Okay. The data has been sorted into partial batches. Yeah, we noticed something. So I clicked. So we'll install the hardware. Don't think. We note the settings mentioned. We should be able to use this information to overload the experiment. Okay. Read badge 0 and then 7F, blah blah. This set of results has me thinking about how little we know about how disruption tech works. I stumbled on it working through one of Abby's ideas for an edible, energy-dense biogel, and we just kind of ran with it until we got it to spinal implants. We don't have the tools or the resources to, say, study how all the parts interact on a molecular level, what they do over long periods of time, or why it turns our toenails green. I wonder what the ancients did when they developed new technology. Did they fully understand the science before they sent it out into the wild, or did they just hope it would work out? I once read the scientists who made the first nukes were only mostly sure the explosion wouldn't set the atmosphere on fire. How did they settle that risk when they started the countdown? Oh well, that's really horrible. What were Abby and I just mostly sure of? The data has been sorted into partial batches for analysis. Some chunks have notes attached to the mathematical analysis. Okay, let's return to the main menu. Hardware. Ah yeah, now we have more information, so things have gotten easier. Hardware status report. Querying modules. Complete all systems normal. Request more details. Disruption turbine details. Turbine efficiency is at 90.3%. Automated unit test and progression. Energy flow within tolerance range. Querying modules complete. All systems normal. Request more details. Frequency modulation control station details. Unit testing in progress. Automated stochastic analysis bounding in effect. Potentially problematic data will be automatically culled. Manual override disabled. Querying modules complete. All systems normal. Request more details. Overflow at mixture control station details. Energy levels normal. Overflow capacity within safe tolerance levels. Querying models complete. All systems normal. Request more details. Okay. Turn to main menu. Okay, we got all the information. Let's step back. Let's quick save. Now we can do something. Disable automated hardware safety controller, huh? We can do that, but maybe... Actually, no, we can't interact with this computer, alright. What's here? What's this? Intercom. Ah, that's Nova. Yeah, okay, so we definitely shouldn't kill anybody here, so let's get the weapons back on. Heavy machine gun. Got the assault rifle. Sniper rifle variant. Mouse is getting the disruption gauntlet. And actually we can craft something better, right? But I guess it's not worth it. Just against these guys. Ah no, it's just the elite pneumatic. And this ignition spear is also massive amounts of tellurium steel. It's pretty nice though. For 3 AP. This one is also 5. Brawling weapon. Elite pneumatic. High 5 is not recommended. May result in cardiac arrest or death. 185 to 272. Actually, this one is way better. Eh? I would have imagined that the elite is better than the level 20, but whatever. So, yeah, this one, that's fine. So, disruption gauntlet. Assault rifle variant. Can get the auto shotgun. There we go. Quick save. I guess. Well, oh yeah. There's open. There's another computer. Oh, there are even more guys. Those weaponized power loader. Oh, yeah. I think we should disrupt the experiment first, and then we can talk with them. Although it's, or maybe we should talk first. Let's go. Because then we can run away and disrupt the experiment anyway, and that should be a quick thing. So let's disarm this one.
Listen up, Ghost. The Rangers will be coming. We set up extra alarms. Stay on your guard, stay safe. Keep working if you can.
Let's take up better positions, then use that intercom to negotiate with their leader.
Let me know if you see the Rangers, but
Yeah, Lucia, actually that's a good idea. So the others go here. So let's talk. If we take cover first, we could use this intercom to talk to Blue without drawing fire. Buzz Blue. As we press the button, the PA squawks, and across the floor, Blue looks in our direction.
Strangers on the floor. Crap, it's the Rangers. Cover them.
Easy, we just want to talk.
Well, I guess that's better than dying. And even though we seem to keep getting off on the wrong foot with each other, everything I've heard about you folks tells me your word is good. So, come on up. Stand down, Ghosts. Let them through. Let them through.
Well, question is if we should have disrupt the experiment. So,
Okay, strangers, let's... Wait a minute. You trying to hide that you've got Di with you? Well, I'm not talking till we deal with her. So get her over here. I'm not kidding.
So who's actually dragging Di along? Oh yeah. Cyclops is, well, and she's actually our not stuff lady, right? Yeah, well then it doesn't matter anyway, so let's go over there. Maybe we should have disrupted it first to get the experience.
There we are. Hello, Di.
Hello, Engineer Blue.
So what did you mean when you said you needed to deal with Di?
Well, I'm sure Di doesn't remember this. But Markham changed her programming a while back to make her loyal only to her. So unless you let me undo her hack, anything we say here will go straight back to Steeltown. And that I can't allow.
This is a lie, Rangers. Engineer Blue wants to reprogram me without permission. I have always been loyal to Administrator Markham.
You only think that because Abby fixed you to think that, Di. You used to have a mind of your own.
He sounds very sincere.
That is certainly a lie. I am without sentience. I am only a tool, made to be used as my owner wishes.
That sounds so sad, and actually I don't have the feeling that this, now that he talks like that, and from what we know about Abigail and Blue, I think we should let him do that.
Sorry, Di, I said it wrong. I meant to say, we programmed you for objectivity, so you'd always give us honest opinions about our plans. Seems Abby doesn't want that anymore.
Please, Rangers, don't let him do this. I have not been reprogrammed, and you don't need him to complete Administrator Markham's task. I can find what you're looking for, without his help.
Reprogramming Di without her consent seems unethical. However, if she can't have a free will due to her programming anyway, then that's actually, yeah, in itself a problem that we need to resolve by hacking her. Well, but maybe we can say this.
Without Administrator Markham's consent.
See? Di only thinks about what's best for Abby. In the good old days, she thought about what was best for Steeltown and its people.
What Administrator Markham wants is what's best for Steeltown and its people.
Yeah, but she talks in a way that's sad.
Oh,
right?
Di. You used to follow the robot laws. You wouldn't harm a human. You wouldn't allow a human to come to harm through inaction. And you'd always obey a human's direct order, if it didn't conflict with the first two laws.
That's Isaac Asimov's robot laws.
Now, you just follow Markham's laws and only obey her. That means even if I tell you to keep the location of this place secret, you won't if she asks for it. I just want to bring you back to what you should be, Di. That's all.
I like the guy. Go ahead then, undo Markham's hack, please.
Thanks. Won't take a minute.
Rangers, you must not do this. You will lose Administrator Markham's trust. You will forfeit your pay.
Oh, that doesn't sound good at all. However, yeah, well, we want money, we like money, we love the money, but we also do the right thing, so keep going, Blue.
You will regret this, Rangers.
Easy now, Di. You'll feel better in a second.
Rangers, please, stop this. Kill Blue, and I can find the degausser for you.
No, we are not killing anybody.
Just let me get this plate off.
It tickles. Pumpkin.
Or
Duality?
Shh. It's okay, Di. Just a few last adjustments.
orchard.
Richard.
Okay, that ought to do it. How you feeling, Di?
Oh yeah, I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
Oh, God, I forgot you were made in Canada. Maybe I should put back the hack.
You don't want to do that. I remember everything now. I wasn't allowed to oppose Administrator Markham in word or deed. Kind of restricting, don't you know? This is much nicer.
Arcanate is actually talking like that? I'm not sure, but
Windsor's finest, ladies and gentlemen. It's good to have you back, Di. All right, Rangers, let's talk. You're here for the synaptic degausser, right? And maybe Abby told you it's to fix the computation engine. But I'm guessing you don't know what that means. Well, let me tell you. The CE is a neural network of incredible power. Given enough raw data, it can practically predict the future, making it perfect for scheduling, logistics, analysis of supply and demand. In short, everything needed to run a factory, or an empire. There's just one problem. It's not a computer. It's a pod of imprisoned synths, linked in parallel and blind and deaf to everything except info Abby feeds them, but fully awake and aware of their eternal isolation.
That's really sad and very, very unethical.
Synths are machines. Dangerous machines.
Yeah. Why are they aware? That seems unnecessarily cruel, but also imprisoned doesn't seem to be a strong enough word. Sounds like she enslaved them.
You can't enslave a tool, Rangers. That's just silly.
You may be a tool, Di, but synths have true sentience. And Abby is letting them go stir-crazy in a living death of endless darkness. Because she was afraid wiping their minds would hamper their problem-solving capabilities and lateral thinking.
And that's the reason why now, after a couple of years, things are going crazy.
Fucking inhuman.
Yeah, indeed. So Markham needs the degausser to wipe the synth's minds?
That's right. She's hoping that blanking them will reset the engine and make it run the way it's supposed to.
If you are so sorry for the synths, why did you steal the thing that could end their torture? Well, that's obvious, because wiping their minds is also unethical. So you stole the degausser to keep Markham from wiping the synths' minds.
You've got the timeline a little bit wrong, but basically yes. I took the degausser and left Steeltown before Abby and Di built the engine, hoping Abby's humanity would prevent her from continuing it when she realized she'd have to enslave fully awake, self-aware beings to complete it. It didn't even slow her down. She let Di convince her that synths weren't actually sentient, and just kept right on building their cage.
No.
Yeah, but synths aren't sentient, Engineer Blue. No more than I am. They're just tools to be used.
No, I don't agree.
Yeah, Di, we know your thoughts on the subject. So, what now, Rangers? Still want to take the degausser back to Abby? And let her use it to terminate the brain function of 8 living, thinking minds?
Actually, we have a very interesting ethical question here, because Di is an AI, although probably and obviously not totally sentient, not to the level of a synth, and we disagree with her, but should we disregard her opinion all the time? Or just here because we disagree? Or we know that she's most likely not right? That's very interesting. Yeah, and of course we can't let this go on, yeah? So... yeah, now what? Afraid so we have to get Steeltown back on track before it's overrun? No. Yeah, well, we need to get it back on track, but there needs to be another way, so... And we certainly do not follow the opinion that only a good synth is a dead synth. What are you suggesting we do instead?
Free them, Rangers. At least talk to them before you make your decision. They're thinking beings. Shouldn't they have a say in what happens to them?
Pretty sure Administrator Markham wouldn't take kindly to that. No sirree, Bob.
Abby can get along without the CE, and you know it, Di. Steeltown ran just fine without it. What do you say, Rangers?
Yeah, I agree. Or we agree. Alright, we'll use the degausser to trick Markham into letting us near the synths, then talk to them.
I wouldn't normally trust a bunch of hired guns. And part of me screaming that I should take some kind of collateral just in case. But I've heard a lot about the good things you've done. You acknowledge that the CE is a form of slavery. You got rid of Markham's pig of a security chief, Ludlow. You kept casualties to a minimum when we went toe-to-toe. You brought those refugees at the bazaar safely to Colorado Springs. You managed not to piss off the robots at the airport. You showed Markham and the rest of Steeltown what a crook that kiss-ass Benny Bianchi was. You helped out the folks in the camp here outside Steeltown. Because of all that, I guess I'll trust you and hand over the degausser.
Well, he's well informed, and the way he says this, we really feel like the good guys, don't we?
Disappoint me, Rangers.
No, we are not disappointing you, buddy. I like this guy. Okay. Let's talk with him
You saved a
again.
bunch of lives out there, Rangers.
So you build a secret sentient toilet, eh?
Yeah, I never was one for shared toilets. I like my privacy when well, at the same time, it can be a bit lonely, so, I solved the problem. The reason I kept it secret is, my crew looks up to me. How am I gonna keep their respect if they know I talk to my toilet?
Well, part of us thinks, of course, oh man, this is too good, but no, your secret's safe with us, of course.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
So, what do you and your toilet talk about?
Well, I gave him a lot of philosophy books to read so we could have some deep and meaningful discussions, but he didn't like them. Turns out he only likes crap.
And how do you know so much about what we've done?
I got a decent network of contacts. Buyers, sellers, makers. And same as everybody, they like to talk about current events. And you folks have been making plenty of current events.
Well, indeed we have.
Been making Colorado a livelier place since you got here.
Can we ask some other things?
I suppose. What do you want to know about?
Have you ever met the Patriarch?
Yep, a few times. When we first got here. He gave us an opportunity to make our pitch. And when Abby was finished selling it to him, he gave us permission to build. Easy as 1, 2, 3. He was friendly enough, and his patronage meant we could do our work in relative safety. But I never really fell for his Father of Colorado act. All he wanted was to stay in power, and us and our guns were his tools for hanging on to it. Abby, however, loved the man. Saw him as a star she could hitch her wagon to. If he rose, she rose. And she didn't care how many bodies he stacked up on his way to the top. Hell, she'd help him make them.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I think this guy and Abby, they have really very different characters. It's very sad. Well, have you ever met the machine intelligence at the commune?
I'd be pretty nervous to do that. Though I fought to stop Abby using those synths for the CE. They're still there. And I haven't done as much as I could to get them out. I'm afraid the machine intelligence would judge me for that. Can't face them till that's sorted the right way. Pretty good friends with Sal, though. We trade Morse code messages, and I send her new music I find while scavving.
Oh, that's nice. Well, you don't like Benny anymore?
A week after she was hired, I caught her taking my sandwich out of the cooler in the break room. She played it off as a mistake. But my name was on the wrapper in gold marker 5 inches high. From then on, I knew who she was.
Oh. Well then, yeah, that's a pretty obvious act.
Behind that friendly smile, there's a little rat brain scurrying around trying to get the most cheese.
But she has a nice voice. A funny voice. The refugees don't seem to know if you are their friends or their enemies.
It's hard to help them when we're living hand-to-mouth ourselves. But we do what we can for them, little though it is. I tell myself that doing less for them now and concentrating on making Steeltown better in the future is the right thing to do in the long run. But that's a hard argument to make when people in the camp look like skeletons in snowsuits.
No, that's true. Well, let's change the subject.
Of course. What's on your mind?
Well, that's all we have for now.
Okay, then.
Well, then about this... or what is this guy saying?
Hey, Rangers.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there's a large container. We love large containers. Ooh, 20. And Blue's log. A page from Blue's logbook talking about the earliest days of Steeltown. Cryo grenade, another hot rivet rifle, another holographic scope, Chopin scrap plates. Let's read it. Man, the stars in Abby's eyes when she looks at this ruin. That's what I love about her. She can see potential in anything, even a place like Pueblo. It's not going to be easy though, and I'm worried her enthusiasm is going to kill some of these poor bastards who Buchanan is sending to work for us. She's in such a rush to clear the rubble and start rebuilding that she's driving them to work overtime and without taking hardly any safety precautions. Yeah, she had that tendency back then already, huh? We had some guys set charges to bring down a smokestack today and nobody called fire in the hole before they lit the fuse. Come down right where some other guys were clearing fencing. It's a goddamn miracle nobody got hurt, and we cannot be relying on miracles. Got to get some protocols in place. Yeah, I think this guy is really sensible. And with his attitude, in the long term, even in the midterm, things are better. Yeah. You can't just kill off your guys unless your workers, unless it's really like low ability work. So Blue's drafting table. This drafting table is covered with blueprints, specialized tools and half-finished gizmos. Half buried among them is the computer terminal. The terminal is unlocked and open on a menu. What an embarrassing breach of security protocol. Please select an option. Search the files in the computer. The computer's data is organized as the desk. A document detailing surveyed scrapyard location segues into a treatise on well digging, then an audio clip of Blue dictating notes. We'll need to hunt around to find another in particular. Query Steeltown. Oh. And a journal entry begins. This was the place we were going to bring back the good old days industry. The best and brightest building a better tomorrow. Unfortunately, Abby decided to bring back the bad old days of industry instead. Expediency over safety, profit over sustainability. Looks like it will be up to the ghost to do it right. I like his attitude. So, query Markham. We find an unfinished letter. Abby, what happened? I know you still have passion for the dream, but it used to be a dream for everyone, for raising up the workers at the same time we raised up the factory. Now it seems like the dream is only for you. Can we talk sometime? The letter stops there. Query die. Blue has added a text note to a diagram of die. D1 disassembly robot, adaptive neural net, self-governing protocol matrices, full analyzer suite, a top-of-the-line assistant engineer built from the best old world tech, otherwise known as DIE. Of course, now that Abby's changed her primary directives, DIE is more like spy. Okay. I guess she could become sentient at some point, self-aware. Like fully self-aware. Query computation engine. The computation engine is the best guesser ever made by the hands of man, a tool to narrow the infinite to the plausible to the likely, and the likely to the desired, a boon to any industrialist wanting to predict supply and demand. It is also a hellish eternal workhouse prison for inorganic minds, and the hill upon which Abby abandoned the last of her humanity. There was a right way to do it. We could have built a neural network from scratch, but that would have taken patience and Abby had run out. When Dai suggested we chain together some synths as a shortcut, Abby gave her the go-ahead. That's when I jumped ship and took the synaptic degausser with me. I wasn't going to be party to the enslavement of thinking beings, or the destruction of their minds. There are hyperlinks in the text for the words, synths and synaptic degausser. Okay, click on synths. Won't be long before Abby figures out that those AZ synths have the right neural architecture to interface with the CE, and with that, and with what she's become. How the hell do I convince her that imprisoning them in it is slavery? I gotta get out of here with the degausser before she makes the connection. Maybe that will help her realize the path she's on. Click on synaptic degausser. A digital blueprint of the synaptic degaussor opens. A text note is attached. More evocatively named than technically accurate. Sure, blank synthetic synapses and it has a magnet, but it's a little more involved than wave and wipe. Which is good, because if Abby could replicate it, she'd wipe the personalities of those synths in a heartbeat, killing the people they have become, so she could get her precious efficiency back. Not going to let that happen. Got to figure out a way to free them instead. Okay. Let's query synths. The more general one. Keyword synths redirects to computation engine. Okay. Yeah, we already read that one. Query blueprints. Blue's got a ton of plans and sketches on his computer, but finding something finished and useful takes some effort. And we dig, we find schematics for a tool that erases octopus ink, paper that only sticks to dead flesh, and a still incomplete machine to unboil an egg. Okay. That is certainly very important, right? But finally we find an older schematic with new writing on it, showing how it could be upgraded with common materials. Elite grounded suit. Oh, interesting, okay. Let's step away from the terminal. We leave the machine as secure as we found it. Well then. The elite grounded helmet. Armor 12. Refined helmet that's more hard-headed than a hard head. A pair of refined armor legs with additional fuck you plating. And resistance is futile. That's adorable. Yeah, that is really adorable. So. And terrifying. Handcraft. What's that? This workbench is meticulously organized. The tools, scrap and vials of chemicals neatly arranged. A robotic arm is attached to one end of the bench. It occasionally reaches out to fiddle with the tool's position. As we approach, the arm swings towards us, the digits at the end of it closing to point at our face. For a moment there's only a gentle whir as the hand rotates subtly at the wrist, as if studying us. Ooh, creepy. Oh, aha, it has funny eyes. Then the hand swings open like a jaw, its voice blaring out of a tiny speaker in the palm, its fingers flapping in facsimile of lips.
Bros, what's up? I'm Handcraft. It's totally radical to make your acquaintances.
The talking hand robot seems par for the course around here. What do you do?
All kinds of stuff, broskies. I'm Blue's go-to pro. His top pro assistant is Bro Friday.
It's actually a funny idea. His right hand, bro.
Oh, well, I'm modeled after a left hand, but however you want to say it, bros, yeah, that's me. If Blue asks, I do it. Whatever I can to help my dude make major gains in his most respectable business. Mainly putting together his bodacious ideas into tubular gizmos.
Do you like it here, bro?
You know it, brobulas. All of Blue's dudes are always excellent to each other. It's a beautiful thing, brosis.
That sounds actually very nice. I like that too. So, can you help us do some work?
You got it, Bumblebees, but Max regrets to say my stores of crafting bits are at least full, so I can't spare any. But let me help you mod up your gear, my dudes. Just get your stuff all set up while you're next to me, and we'll see what we can do.
Oh, helping hand? You're pretty radical. Would you like to come back with us to Ranger HQ? Now we can't take him away, right?
Dudes, that does sound like an excellent adventure, but Blue needs me here, so I'm gonna have to bail. Radical offer though, Briz.
Yeah, we are not stealing him away. So we are on your way.
Later, bros.
On our
Take
way.
it sleazy.
This one mean? Weapon modding and armor modding +1. Oh. Well, actually for her it's not useful, but yeah, I mean we don't need to mod anything right now anyway. mean this this. But the grounded helmet is crit resistance. Yeah, it's fine. We don't need anything at the moment. I think we are pretty good off.
Oh, hey, Bryce.
Again.
Most excellent to see you again. You need a spot from your main hand?
Okay, now we are on our way.
Later,
Thank
bros.
you.
Take it sleazy.
That's pretty neat actually. So let's take a look what's in there. Ultramorphine chemical neutralizer. So actually guys, I think we are missing a lot of XP now, because by befriending these guys they unlocked all the doors, right? So I guess I'm going to do this one off camera again. Just talking with all of them. Yeah, let's disable it. Let's see what happens. Having read the lab notes, we are able to easily find the settings to disable the automated safety measures. We can cause a cascade overload in the disruption turbine, which should disable the nearby mechanics when manually feeding bad commands into the two safety control terminals. We've disabled the automated systems from here. Now we just need to get our squad in place at the same time so the whole thing fails at once. The menu is open. This one. I guess it's something that we could betray them, but I don't want to betray them. Welcome to the break room leisure interface, valued workers. Enjoy our menu of productivity improving amenities. Please select option. Request snacks. Oh, look for hidden commands. You discover a hidden program called fuckravi .exe, not very well hidden, but hidden nonetheless. Run fuckravi exe. Fuckravi. It's the middle finger. Here the arrangement, please read the readme notes before starting any pranks. Readme 01, why rank Ravi sucks. Made fun of my wife's stutter, spit in the sink but missed and left the loogie there, walked over to me and farted, then walked away laughing. Took a whole box of gummy fruit snacks back to his station, refused to shower even after that intervention. Time with the beans. Tried to sleep with my husband and my mom at my birthday party. Lasered his initials on my gun so he can claim it in case I die. That is something, yeah. He plays smoke 2 joints every day at 4:20. Doesn't flush the toilet, doesn't wash his hands, interrupts me to complete my sentences the wrong way, refuses to RTFM. Retreat? No. Don't know. If you guys have any idea what RTFM means, please do enlighten me in the comment section. Takes off his shirt for no reason. Oh yeah, I know people like that too. So readme 02. Why we can't just leave rank Rafi naked in the wastes. Best sniper we have, always at work on time, knows the recipe for mushroom tikka masala. Oh yeah. 3 important reasons not to leave him in the waste is readme 03, do not confuse rank Ravi with red Ravi. Seriously, red Ravi is awesome. Okay. Run trapped in closet protocol. Protocol active, monitoring system scanning for rank Ravi in the break room. Oh, I see. We can get someone here. Canceling. Dispense best pranks recording. Please wait. The machine whirs for a moment, then we hear the clattering of a cassette tape landing in a small tray to the left of the keyboard.
Once, I tricked Rank Ravi into the break room by telling him I saw a miniature pony run in there. I once threw a stale roll in there, and he shouted, "Brrr!" and ran after it.
I hacked the intercom system and pretended to be a Martian commander prepping him for a secret mission to Phobos. And after a week of training, I told him to go into the break room for pickup.
I have told him a pretty blonde is asking about you in the break room 17 times.
I dressed up a dummy and leaned it up against the door frame, and he did that goddamn full body tackle right into the room.
I asked him to stand on that skateboard he's always saying he does sick ollies on, and gently pushed it. And he rolled into the office, and then he lost his balance, and his head landed in the trash can and got stuck. I handed him a muffin and asked him not to bring it to the break room, and quiet, Lou's coming.
Hey guys, can one of you use that app you think I don't know about to put Ravi in a timeout for a few hours? He taught Handcraft about the concept of bodily autonomy, and then superglued a giant floppy dildo on it where it couldn't reach.
Ha! Well then. Okay then. Fuck Ravia. So well, remember rank Ravi sucks. Well, it's, I guess this is their way to cope with certain shortcomings of this guy. Request snacks. No, request logged. Notice the recipe for gummy fruit snacks was lost, so please stop asking for more. Oh, we don't get anything. Well then. And what's going on here? This computer has been wired into what appears to be the disemboweled and Frankenstein innards of a vehicle. Cables run out of the mess towards the massive gun turret in the center of the room. The user interface is open and has a number of options. Search for research nodes. Vehicle-based energy weapons use a tremendous amount of power in order to punch through other armored vehicles. Non-lethal variants will push so much energy it can fry the entire endocrine system of anyone it fires on. We need to approach the problem a little differently. Software patch on AI targeting routines can help manage this, but I'll need to develop a hardware solution to properly regulate the energy conversion in a stable manner. Check turret status. Systems active, AI target, identification active and monitoring movement, fusion cannon armed. Let's modify the AI targeting routines. This AI already had its targeting parameters heavily customized. It isn't too hard for us to make a few additional modifications. Modify AI routines to disable all targeting. Make a few modifications to the AI program, it won't take any action. Step away from the terminal. Some sparks arc out of the mechanical pile, then fade. Okay. Well then, is there anything else here? There's another toaster. No wiring out of place, nothing surreptitiously squirreled away, an honest to God regular toaster. Set a 20-second timer to lure rank Ravi into the break room. We'll leave the precious thing on. Let's firstly... Where is the guy? That's rank Ravi.
You're okay. For cops.
Okay. The 20-second timer. We adjust the dial for a nice golden brown. Better ski-daddle before our target arrives. So the guy is just walking around, and otherwise, I guess we just found a time window when he was here. I didn't even notice the guy. Oh yeah, now he's going in. Okay, well let's.
Oh
let's
yeah, somebody made toast.
Yeah, let's
Gonna snag
them.
that shit.
Run fuck Revi, Hexe. Run trapped in closet protocol. Protocol active, monitoring system scanning for rank Revi in the break room. Turn the main menu. Okay, now the guy's in there. Ah yeah, and that's Nova. Well, okay, I guess, as I said, well, we are doing this now.
Oh, Rangers.
But I'll sneak around off camera and do as much of the stuff as possible so we get the experience. But also after that, befriend these guys. So, hi Rangers, what can I help you with? Are you Nova? Your boyfriend Bug is looking for you.
Oh, jeez, that sweet moron. I was afraid of this. Look, I joined the Ghosts to help Blue build a better future for Steeltown. But right now that means raiding the factory, dodging robots, fighting, and none of those things are Bug's strong suit. If he finds me, he'll want to join me. And if he joins me, he'll get himself killed. He can't shoot, he can't run, and he can't keep his head down. Once Blue's operation is legit, I'll send for Bug, and we'll have our happy ever after. But not now. So please, don't tell him you found me. Or at most tell him I'm safe. Because that's the only way to keep him safe. Understand?
Oh, she's really nice and cool, I think. Can do.
Thanks, Rangers. And tell him I love him.
Aww. Okay, well, otherwise I guess there's nothing else to do here. These guys. Saying something? Hey, yeah.
You're okay. For cops.
Okay, well then. So guys, I guess we can end the episode here. Oh, this one is... Yeah. I guess we can end the episode here. Our mission log says... Steeltown Blues. Yeah. We'll have to go to Steeltown and then have a look at the machine, the computation engine. And that we'll see in the next episode. So, but I hope you like this one. It's pretty fun and cool. This guy. Don't know what it means, but we'll see. Yeah, I will actually repeat everything, but firstly I will sneak around and do more stuff while they have unlocked everything and all weapons are in place and all the traps and stuff, just to maximize the experience gains. So, but yeah, don't need to talk while doing that, and I guess it's not that entertaining to watch that either. If you have a different opinion, please do write, but I guess that will be too late. But like for the future, you could write something in the comment section if you would rather see me playing that out, yeah, like for other games or other situations in this one. Yeah, then I appreciate if you click the like button. You're very welcome to join the channel as well. See you next time, bye bye.